Thank you to my Patreon supporters. A double shout out thank you to Valimir Brakovich, We Love SafeMoon.com, Murad Shaker, Victor Vegas, and SafeMoon Oz for being higher level patrons. You can join my Patreon for as little as $1 a month. There is a link down in the description below. Also, thank you to my YouTube members. You can click the join button below this video if you'd like to show your support there. Please keep in mind that I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Everything I'm sharing is my own opinion. It's my own research. I highly encourage you to go do your own research. With that being said, let's go ahead and dive on into this. What is the status of the drip network, the animal farm? What exactly is going on? Well, if you go and you take a look at the price of that of drip itself, you can see that it's hanging in there. It's not doing great. I mean, look at Bitcoin. Look at what Bitcoin's been doing. Look at the market as a whole. So kind of goes without really being said too much. But I think a lot of people are really keeping an eye on drip, and they're not necessarily massively FOMOing in right now with it because of the holdup that's been going on with the animal farm. And the drip token does play a role within that ecosystem. I have some updates going on for you guys because there's been delays. I've experienced it with other projects. It happens more frequently than we really want in the space, but it is what it is. And I wanted to tell you guys what exactly is going on. So as far as for the UI on the animal farm website, I don't notice anything different. It doesn't appear like that's actually been updated yet, but let's go ahead and pull up over here. This is coming from the Telegram. I'm pulling this technically off of Twitter just so that you guys can be able to read this a little bit better. This was posted yesterday, in which it says, it's taken a while to set up the test environment, but we are getting it done. What is most important is that we do not rush anything and that everything is flawless when we go live, which it will be. What we are going to do is wrap up the tests and then start crediting everyone. So everyone who has a stake will see their stakes when they connect their wallet and check the dashboard, but it will remain paused. Then, when the countdown, which I will be posting very shortly, hits 0, we will unpause and we'll all go live at the same time. I'm only keeping chat muted because I do not want scammers to trick people. We're already 100% confident that the test will result in no issues, because we have done a ton of our own audits and tests, but it will remain paused. Now, I know this graphic doesn't go on to show more, but I'll go ahead and read you the rest anyways. Then when the countdown, which I will be posting very shortly, hits 0, we will unpause and it will all go live at the same time. I'm only keeping chat muted because I do not want scammers to trick people. We are already 100% confident that the test will result in no issues because we have done a ton of our own audits and tests, but doing a test launch on a sidechain with hundreds of DAO members allows us to prove this without a doubt and is important quality control. That way there are no small UI issues or anything. As I said earlier, the plan was to do this yesterday and didn't get to it, but we will not rush and we'll take the time to do what we need to do to make sure this is perfect. We will not go live in the middle of the night either, so the plan right now is to do the test today and credit everyone today so everyone will be able to see their stakes and their pigs. That way, all we have to do is unpause, and we will unpause at 1 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. Please be patient and understand that we are doing this for all of you. We know that these contracts are unbeatable, and we want their launch to be perfect. Okay, so then we actually go ahead and we skip forward in time just a tad bit here. So moving on, that was from yesterday, and then we actually have it being postponed once again. So first, we saw this, which says we're almost finished with testing, found a few grammar issues, little tweaks to make the user experience better, but overall everything is working perfectly as expected. Remember, we tested everything extensively. This was just to open up the UI to the public so they can nitpick little things. Going very well. As soon as we're done with this, we will deploy on mainnet, import the data from version 1, and then start the countdown. Okay? And then this is where things kind of developed a little bit more. So you can see the contract address there at the top, pigs token AFP. That's Animal Farms Pigs. This is the new pigs token contract address and ticker. We chose to go with a different ticker and name as to not cause confusion for people. Follow along as we deploy everything. We do not want to launch at night with a short countdown and catch people off guard, but we want to ensure that everyone will be confident that when the countdown hits 0 tomorrow, that all we have to do is unpause and it will be live. So I will hold off on posting the countdown until we are at that point, but we are close, and the countdown will be for 1 p.m. tomorrow. We will not rush, and everything will be 100% perfect when we go live. It goes on. I'll go ahead and read these other ones here from Telegram. Everything is going very well. By the way, it's just taking longer than expected. The reason it took longer than expected is because one of my devs parsed the initial crediting data weeks ago and we were ready to go. But then he was not available, so instead of using that data without him here, we decided to parse it all out ourselves to be 100% sure it's all correct because it's better to be safe. Security is always number one. And then a little bit later, he said version 2 Pigpen has been deployed. And then he says version 2 Piggy Bank is deployed. So we hop on back over here to the animal farm. We can see crediting has been completed. I'm going to go ahead and connect my wallet over via this. Let's go ahead and go with... Okay, I got myself connected right there, so we can go ahead and continue on. And as you guys can see, it is established with the wallet connection. It does say that it is paused, and also there is nothing being displayed here. Well, I honestly can't fully remember if I ended up trading off my pig tokens at the time, so that I could be able to increase my position in my drip or in the drip garden. I may have done that. I feel pretty inclined that I did that. I think I actually did it more with my dog tokens as compared to with my pigs. But either way, just so you guys know, the plan is 1 p.m. Eastern tomorrow when this gets unpaused and activity can resume. I just want to stress once again that this is for the pig token. This is for the pig pen more specifically. And the dog token, that's going to take possibly another 2 weeks, maybe more. Hopefully not. Maybe we'll get really lucky and it'll be sooner. But it looks like it's probably going to be about 2 more weeks for the dog token itself. So they get this back up. Everything's rolling out. It's working. Cool. The sentiment, people start to feel a little bit more comfortable. I think that's where we could potentially see some more buying pressure start to come in, especially if the market itself starts to really show signs of recovery. But I wanted to keep you guys updated on this. Now, if you want to buy the drip token, you can still participate in that in the drip garden. You can still do it with the drip faucet. That still works. The price is still going on, trading activity, everything with that. So I have a referral link. You can use that. Be appreciated if you do use that. If you guys want to get participated into the earned interest system. So feel free to check that out. That will be included in the description as well as down in the comments below. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. God bless you guys. If you're new to the channel, do not forget to hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up like button, click the bell icon. God bless, and I will see you in the next episode.